Welcome and thanks for having us back here. I'm almost getting tongue twisted. Well, anyway, hey you, what's up? Well, we're back at the Otone's Fitness Studio and it's the last and the final segment of Insta for this week and we're going to get things started. So without further ado, I bring to you cardio. Ranil?
Right. So first is the main question most people ask is about aerobic fitness. Right. So what we're doing in aerobic fitness is like you're utilizing the oxygen and fat as the main source of energy.
Okay.
So that's actually a good calorie burn as well. So and to improve your cardiovascular fitness and respiratory function as well.
Right. What is a cardio workout?
Cardio workout is like, as I was telling you before, you're utilizing your cardiorespiratory system, that's your heart, lungs and the blood vessels, right, to produce energy, right? The main source of energy would be fat and the oxygen,
right?
And you're using major muscle groups and on a consistent period of time. So for example, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, so in which case you're likely to be doing 15 minutes today.
Alright, let's get started.
Let's get started. So on the first part of the program, we'll be using some equipment. So most people might have some of the equipment at home. These are the commercial versions. You have like the home versions as well.
Right.
So we'll start off with the cycle, right?
As in, these are commercial, as in these are for the gyms?
Yeah, mainly for gyms, like heavy duty use. But you got like the cheaper versions for home use. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm supposed to step on.
I'll just explain you how we do it first.
Okay,
so starting, so you need to adjust the seat height properly. So most people, they either have the seat low or too high. In your case, like when you come near the seat, so ideally your hip level is the perfect position, yeah?
For the seat?
For the seat. The reason being, if I'm like stepping on it, right? Most people, I mean if the seat is too high, you're going to lock your knees and you're going to do damage, starting from your knees to your lower back, right? And if it's too short, the same thing happens. So this is like the ideal length when you're pedaling, so it's like, neither is like extended or too much flexed, yeah?
Looks like fun. Is it fun to do?
It's fun to do, right? Provided at your own intensity, yeah? Okay, why don't you try it?
Right, my turn. Okay.
Step on it, right, that's perfect.
It feels like I'm on some kind
of... It's too high or like, you need to pressure the balls of your feet, right? Balls of your feet on the pedal, your balls of your feet right here. Okay, so you're gonna, so what I want you to do...
It's actually a bit too high for me.
Yeah, because some people like length varies.
Can I just
just get off the cycle first, Just get off the cycle first,
Do I have to?
Okay. Try this, Okay, that's comfortable?
Better.
Okay, right, good. When you're starting, so I'll put you on like the basic program. That's like the manual program. Just start pedaling, right?
Is it just me or is this like very complicated Star Trek kind of
No, actually you can make it like complicated as well,
right,
depending on your goals. Like for example, if I'm training an athlete, that's going to be a different thing, right? But if I'm using a regular exerciser at a high level, that's going to be a different program. So we can make it complicated.
Right.
For like the home viewers, don't make it complicated, make it simple, right? Your target is to at least do about 5 minutes on this cycle.
Right.
That's about it. Yeah.
5 minutes per day?
No, actually, in total, it'll be 15 minutes per day. Right. So we're going to start up like 5 on this machine and 2 machines to cover.
All right.
It's all yours, right?
And this is the easiest bit of a cardio workout?
This is actually easy because it's no stress is coming into your knees.
Right.
So it's like a non-stress environment for your body. So it's like it gives you a nice gentle pedaling.
Okay.
And
so I'm going to start while we're going to talk.
Yeah, exactly.
And what is this called, Rani, once again?
It's called aerobic conditioning or cardiovascular fitness or cardiorespiratory fitness. Yeah. So that will utilize more of your fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you try it. Yeah.
What are all these dials and what do I really need to keep track of any of these?
Usually the best way to recommend get your heart rate is to 220 the number minus your age.
Okay.
Right, and multiply it by 65%. That will be a safe range.
Okay.
Right to do.
So when you're using an equipment or like, is equipment the right word?
Oh yeah, equipment is fine. Yeah.
Right. This cycle, you really need to take care and you need to know how to adjust these and work it to your kind of favor, I suppose.
Yeah. So the basic functions, because you can go on the manual thing without pre-programs, what you can do is like you can set your age, your height and your time. So the
right.
dials will be varied from machine to machine.
Right.
So that you need to like figure out your manual and get the settings done. Yeah. So
Which is why it's much easier to join something like the fitness studio, the Otone fitness studio that is, and there'll be somebody to do all of the hard work for you, and all you have to do is pedal away
Yeah,
and use
it's
those
like
calories.
on autopilot.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. So
Easy as that.
to increase the intensity, you can increase the pedal length as well. So
Right.
you can start increasing the.
Does it like automatically adjust itself, all the
On pre-programmed versions, it does.
Okay.
Right. But what we're doing currently is like the manual program.
Mm-hmm.
So like since you're like new to this cycle,
Right.
so we're going to take it gradually. Yeah. Okay. So you can lean forward slightly as well.
that is to
Yeah. Just place your arms right here.
Right.
That'll make you a comfortable position. Right. So you can pedal it. Right. So this has additional feature. You can have a fan as well. The faster you pedal.
And I see it says caution, stop exercising immediately if you feel faint or dizzy. Why is that?
Exactly. So actually, that's common sense. Actually, so if you push it beyond that level, it does exactly what it does.
Okay.
So it says actually. So the best thing is like as I told you before, you need to have something before you start the program. So
Why is that specifically?
specifically because you need some carbohydrates in your system in order to utilize your muscles activation. Right. That's the primary source. Like then you are going to gradually shift from like carbohydrates
Okay.
into utilizing of fat and oxygen as the main source of energy.
So whenever we work out, before we start working out, have
Mhm.
some food in your system.
Exactly, at least about 40 minutes before.
Okay.
Yeah,
So that
ideally,
it breaks
yeah.
down and it's circulating in the blood.
Exactly. So you can have, ideally you can have some oats or like whole grain cereal. It's not your favorite food, but if you need the results and to burn the fat, you need those good source of fiber.
Is
Yeah.
this like the most effective out of the three equipment that we'll be using today? To
Oh
burn
no,
fat?
actually each one has its own pluses and minuses.
Mhm.
So I'll explain. Like this one is like non-stress
Right.
for your joints, as you can see.
Yes.
But you can feel your tiredness and like your muscles are working, and you're utilizing it. I can hear you breathing heavy, so.
Shush.
Shush. I don't know. The camera might hear that.
I feel the legs, right? The muscles of
Yeah.
the legs kind of work out.
Yeah, this actually, I mean, these are like your major muscle groups,
Mm.
the leg, right, legs.
Right.
So what happens, like you're usually, I mean, you're circulating more as well. So
Right.
the good reasons of doing aerobics is like you're improving your cardiovascular fitness, right?
Right.
You're improving your circulation in that means, right? You're going to burn the fat, reduce your resting heart rate. Okay, that's too much.
Alright.
Okay.
Moving on to
Right.
equipment number 2. Yay!
No, wait a second, not
Right.
yet.
So we're not done yet.
Right, we are not done yet. So as you pedal now, so you can start pedaling again, right?
Okay.
So as I can say, you get the RPM, that's called rate per revolution, as you know, right? So we are going at about like 30, right? You can speed it up a bit.
I can. I
Yeah,
always
okay,
can do
right,
that.
okay. Go for it. Okay, because you need to spend about 5 minutes on this. You got 1 minute to go, right?
Honestly,
Yep.
has it been 5 minutes?
It's about like 4 minutes now, so 1 minute to go. Okay. Right, so I've increased the level as well, so you
Right.
feel more resistant.
In
So-
my legs, yeah.
Exactly. So then there's another thing called METs, that's called
Mhm.
metabolic equivalence,
Right.
right? So that's actually, in simple words, metabolic one is like the amount of calories you consume or oxygen you intake while you're asleep. So now we are actually working 1.9 times of that.
Which is
Okay.
not a lot.
Which is not a lot, but
Because I'm
it's
kinda
fine.
taking
Yeah,
it
it's
slow.
fine. Yeah, it's fine. But ideally, I would recommend like met level about like 4 or 5. Yeah,
Right.
to maintain
And you really need to know how to work this machine if you're going to get the maximum
benefit.
out
Yeah,
of it, right?
and the proper physiology of your body as well. So
Okay. And on the side of it, I see a select program thing with
Mhm.
fat burn,
Yeah.
plateau, fit test.
Yeah.
Tell me about those.
yeah, because like the interval training is like it's about like high intensity bouts
Mm-hmm.
recovered by the low intensity bouts. For
Okay.
example, if you do like, so I can do interval right now. So you pedal it for about 20 seconds, fast,
Right.
fast as possible. Yeah. Okay. Okay, you asked for it.
I did not ask for this.
Okay,
I just
right.
asked you what the program
I'm
was
explaining
for.
that. Yeah. Okay. Right. So get your hands down. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Pedal, pedal, pedal,
right.
pedal, pedal. I want like 15 seconds. So that's the interval training what we're doing. Right.
Oh,
Speed up,
right,
speed up.
right.
So it's like a high intensity now. So another
Ah,
4 minutes to go,
got it.
or 4 seconds to go. Right. So as you can see from the dial, 4 seconds.
Yeah,
Now you
but-
can drop down. Drop down. Okay. Now drop down for about like that's called a ratio between intervals.
Uh-huh.
You do one part of high intensity, two parts of low intensity.
Okay.
So now you can pedal it a bit more for 30 seconds. Okay.
And that's the interval.
That's the interval training.
Fitness training thing.
Yeah.
Right. And can we move on to?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you got to move on to the other one.
We get to move on. Okay. Right, and we're moving on to equipment number 2. Tell me about it.
You know about it.
Okay.
Most people just call it treadmill.
Yes.
Right.
I'm okay, never mind.
Okay, just hop onto it. Right. So usually in treadmills you got a safety clip, right? So if you are doing weight by yourself, it's better that you wear a safety clip.
Okay,
Right.
why is that?
So if you lose your balance or if you lose a step, so it will automatically stop.
Right.
Right. So you're
Good
not going to
point.
get any damage yourself. Right?
Especially if you're working in front of the television.
Exactly. So most people do. That's why these machines comes with like safety pins. Most people like watch television and do the walking. Yeah.
There's one right there.
So then again, we are going with the manual program in this one as well, right? So this will be starting with the gradual walk.
Right.
So when you're walking, what I want you to do, it's comfortable, guys. Yeah. No. Okay. Right. So you can start like so land your heel first.
Heel first.
Heel first, roll it shoulder.
Okay.
So that's the proper way of walking. Most people do that properly. So either if you're comfortable, you can like hold your hand, hold your hands on the safety bars as well.
Right.
Or else you can release it and do a natural walk,
Which is tougher.
which is slightly tougher.
Right.
But until you get the hang of the proper walking, we recommend that. So you
Heel
can
first and then roll your toes on.
exactly heel, land on the heel first. Right, that's perfect. Yeah. And in natural walking position. Forget about the treadmill. Imagine you're walking on ground. So.
And I see an incline.
Yeah, incline is like
Increase, decrease, button.
exactly. It's like
Right.
you're climbing a mountain.
Okay.
So you can maintain the same intensity, but you can increase your working capacity.
Right.
So that will burn more calories. In simple word, right? So the fat actually can be utilized by. I mean, it has like the cholesterol, as you know, like all of you know, like cholesterol. That's one type of fat, right? So you got the HDL, LDL, triglyceride. I think your medical professionals have explained it already, right? So
HDL is
high density lipoprotein,
And
which are
the-
good cholesterol.
LDL is low,
Low
density.
density, exactly, you got it. Right, so,
And-
yeah, there's another type of fat called subcutaneous fat, so which lies between your muscle and the skin.
Right.
So even if you eat healthy, and
Okay.
if your cardiovascular health is good, still you can store that kind of fat.
Okay.
Right. So in order to burn that, you need to burn extra calories. So that is done only by burning calories by exercises
Right.
or like selecting the proper food, which is like in low in calories.
Right.
So practically, you need to have the balance. You need to burn more rather, compared to what you intake.
Okay.
Right.
And the third type of fat is?
It's called the visceral fat, which lies between your internal organs. Right.
Right.
So that can be reduced by cholesterol, and visceral fat can be reduced by normal aerobic workout. Right, what we're doing it, as I explained before, like maybe 65% of your heart rate
Okay.
for about 30-minute period.
Uh-huh.
Right. So if you want to burn the subcutaneous fat, then actually, I mean, as I was telling you before, you need to go with like the medical professional's advice.
Right.
Check whether your health says it's okay. Then you need to find a good program and to burn calories effectively. Yes.
And our objective in working out is to lose all 3 types of fat?
It depends. I mean, if
Right.
you are having a health risk, I would go with
Okay.
like burning on the cholesterol and the visceral fat first.
Right.
Right. Using proper like cardiovascular fitness. But if you don't have any of those conditions, you can do a high intensity workout by burning like your additional calories, which stores in your subcutaneous fat. Okay.
It's pretty much the same type of workout.
Yeah.
It has the same kind of dial and all.
Yeah. Same kind of dial, same kind of programs, but it's a different modality for your body. Yeah.
We have all worked out on treadmills, right? Come on,
Yeah,
guys.
so this is like, as I was telling you before, this has a met scale as well, right? So I'm going to put you down now.
Right.
Okay. so that's the incline is going down now, back to ground.
Right, Daniel. Now we've finished the treadmill and now we're moving on to the last piece of machinery.
Yeah. Right, so this is like actually called the cross trainer.
Right.
I think most of the TV viewers must have seen something similar, which on like infomercial fitness stuff.
Yeah.
Right. So this is actually the commercial version once again, and it's called the cross trainer.
Okay.
Right. This is actually a good piece of equipment. Then again, it's like less stress on the joints.
Okay.
Right, because you are getting no impact. Right. So and this particular version, it can be. I mean, we can. Manipulate our like stride length. Because each person's, the stride length is varying. That's common sense, right? So what we can do is like go with the manual technique.
And everything we've been working on, the cycle, the treadmill, and this, which is called, by the way,
Cardiovascular fitness.
a cardiovascular
respiratory.
fitness machinery piece of equipment. Well, it's all like low stress on your joints and the joints. Right?
Exactly. But you'll be utilizing more of the major muscle groups, right? As you can see, like this is like actually I'm using my lower body. The midsection is tight. See, this is like the normal way of doing it. Right. So, luckily, this piece of machine got a fan as well. So.
What is the difference between this and the cycle?
Cycle actually, it's only using the lower body, right? Here actually, as you can see, I'm using my upper body, the lower body, the core area, everything is coming into action, right? So what you can do is like, I'm getting tired now, maybe you hop on.
Like you're getting tired so soon. It's very tall. It's very tall.
Yeah. So what you can do is like you just pedal it. You're gonna do a pushing, pulling action.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I moving in the
move
right
forward.
direction?
Move forward. That's it. Right. And try not to lock your knees.
Okay.
You're moving forward. See, pedal it forward.
Like
Pedal.
that?
Yeah, perfect. And forward. So put you on the lighter resistance.
Okay.
Okay. Got it? Put.
Ah.
Right. You getting it? Getting it?
Yeah.
Okay, look straight. And the main thing is like.
Cool.
She needs to tighten her entire muscular structure, and like the abdominal should be tight as well and looking straight, right? So now you're feeling,
You shouldn't do while watching television. It's very difficult to concentrate if you're like first timer.
Yeah, that's right. Once you get the hang of it, like you'll be watching television. Keeping it the other way around. So, okay, so you can just keep on pedaling.
Right, and it has the same kind of outlay to it.
Yeah, same thing, because this is actually from a particular brand of equipment manufacturer. So each brand has his own dial and like own set of presets like fat loss, interval training, and different modalities. Yeah.
And the handles have a thing called stride and level and a plus and a minus.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's actually I was explaining about the stride length. Each person has like a different stride length.
Okay.
So you can like find your own custom fit by adjusting the plus and minuses, and the resistance levels can be used on the other handle as well.
Right. Could anyone use it? Is this like especially for athletes or like?
No, anybody can use it. Like even for like from a fitness starter to elite athlete, everybody can utilize this thing.
And final question: they say children are not allowed on this. What qualifies as a child? The age limit?
Not the age limit, because usually because these machines come in different sizes.
Okay.
Right. So if you take like a 10-year-old, if his bone structure and the muscular structure is not suited for this particular machine, then he's going to do more damage.
Right.
Right. So you have like different sizes of equipment as well. This is actually meant for adults. But if you're like the kid is like maybe 5 feet or, then you can use it.
Okay. So we've been on 3 pieces of machinery, 3 equipment that gets the cardio workout going, right?
The aerobic fitness.
The aerobic fitness, and this is the first session that's about to finish, and we'll see you guys next week with more cardio, right? So here's a big kiss goodbye to keep you through the next week safe and sound. Bye guys.
I wanna feel, I wanna hold, I wanna touch your body. I wanna give you all my tender loving tonight. I wanna feel, I wanna hold, I wanna touch your body. And show you sweet and hold you really tight.
Substitute to the type of suit me. Got me stunned by her natural beauty. Game tight so she can't refuse me. Lyrical skills so she start pursue me. She tell me yo she don't want lose me. Pure sweet talk and she starts seduce me. You be using my run shoot me. Still have booty. Loving you is my duty. Girl I like your style. Just do it.